Hey guys, welcome back to the Interceptor. We're here with another war video, and this is a scary war. Really the first time in war that I thought I was going to die in a fight and didn't. That's the first time that has happened this season. Obviously, I died in the first war in my very first fight, but I didn't think I was going to die until I was already dead. Because, again, like I said before, I only got hit by one special one, and that killed me from full health. Because Absorbing Man and the burst damage is just crazy. But today we are going path 7 to 3, and we have the team of Omega Sentinel, Shuri, and Archangel. These seem to be three of the attackers I use the most, although I get to use Spidey 2099 and Valkyrie in the next war, which is a bit of a change up. And we are taking this Mantis. Now, this is kind of a weird node because Mantis doesn't shrug debuffs, so she doesn't reflect damage, but she's also not going to be easy, because you'd think that the way you do this fight is just doing the 3 hits and then block baiting a heavy, but there's unfortunately one point in this fight where she is going to throw a special one into my block. And here I knew I could end with the medium because I wanted to bait her L2, but I don't think she throws it. There it is. And here we're coming close to where we are going to get the L2 or the L1 thrown out of her. So right there, I did take a risk in ending that combo with a light. But there, as you can see, I was fully blocking. Like, sometimes I'm not fully blocking, and, like, I'll admit my mistakes. There, I was fully blocking. And she threw the special one into my block. So here I see the sleep timer, and I tried to time my SP3 as close as possible. I was pretty sure the SP3 did not stop sleep, but I thought it was my best bet in that moment, because if I'd thrown the special right away, I would not have had time to get back to an SP1. I do get put to sleep, and I do actually get full comboed, but I am able to recover because she is pushed to an L2, and that is what she throws. And at this point, all I really have to do is prevent her from ever throwing another SP1, and this fight will be over. So I'm just going to be blocking a lot. I believe I throw the special here, and the fight is over. I am lucky to survive that. Now, again, it was just the one mistake. I don't even know if I'd call it a mistake, because in the moment it really felt like I didn't drop my block. But maybe I did. It's possible. I just really don't think I did. And Omega Sentinel has another fight after this. That's why I'm healing her up. But this is the one fight Archangel has this war. It's a rank 5 spot on this node. And we're going to throw on an invulnerability boost for this and the next fight. I didn't feel like an SP1 boost or an invulnerability boost in the last fight would have helped. If anything, it would have saved me like a potion or two. But this fight is going to go insanely fast. This is a rank 4 Sig 200 Archangel against a rank 5 spot. And I'm not even going to let him throw a special. Because when you do so much damage and you kill them in under 30 seconds, there's just no reason to let them throw a special. He's dead. What was that, like 23 seconds? Something like that? Like, it was absurdly fast. 25 seconds for a rank 5. So now we have this Domino. I was a little bit worried about this because, of course, if you get any debuffs on you at all during this fight, Domino gains a 500% Fury, a 480% Fury, and this has the special refund node, or whatever it's called, where the specials take half power, so I was looking to bait a heavy there, but here I'm just trying to waste time. Luckily, because I'm using a global attacker, I am able to drain power, so there I was just trying to get a few armor ups before actually hitting her by hitting into the block, and I do know that it works that way. We have so many poisons on us. We had, I think, 11 poisons for a second there. But we just need to take this fight slow, take all the block damage we want to. I really don't care about block damage. I'm very, very confident fully evading her heavy in the corner, and I think I could do it for several minutes on end without ever eating the heavy. So that's what we're trying to do here. We throw our SP2, make sure that it all lands during the poison, because even projectile hits can actually trigger hazard shift, which I know from past experience of taking hazard shift. I just need to pause the debuffs here, so we're gonna go for a light ending combo, and she is dead now. We just need to not take a full combo to the face, although at this point I would still survive it because I had all 3 hits of my invulnerability, and then of course my auto block would trigger, so I really wouldn't take damage. But this fight actually gets pretty interesting. The reason that Shuri works for this fight and she does not get bled to death is because none of her hits make contact. But you know what does make contact? Colossus's special attacks. And when Colossus throws his special attacks into your block, you get bled. And the way I play Shuri is when I don't have charges, I try to parry the opponent's special attacks to build my charges to inflict shocks. And in this fight, that is going to bite me in the butt. And we'll see what happens. But we're just trying to, you know, keep going, just keep putting them on there. I parried the second hit of the SP1 because I'm trying to build my charges. And I checked the node to make sure I wasn't crazy and that wasn't going to happen the whole fight. And then I realized what happened and realized, oh, so basically I just can't do that again and I'll win this fight just fine. And I know that the glancing is really going to be slowing me down, but if I were to bait special 2s in this fight instead of SP1s, they would slow me down even more because more arm ups means more glancing. So I believe I am going to bait the SP2 or the SP1 here. No, I'm not. Okay, big dumb move, but yeah. He does get a couple more armor ups, but we're still applying our shocks, so we're still doing more and more damage. We're going to reset the duration with our SP1, which I don't believe can be prevented by glancing, but I can't confirm that. I don't know that for a fact. But yeah, that was a little bit of a scary moment, kind of just a learning moment for me, really, because now I know you can't do that. And yeah. That's really the only interesting thing about this fight. The fight goes down just fine, but 2 armor ups and 2 bleeds took out 40% of my health. And now we're in for our last fight of the war. This is Captain America Sam. This is, I believe, another shock node, so we are going to be using Shuri. I'm going to be healing her up a little bit here, and then we're going to go in. And this one is a little bit of an easier fight. Basically, you just bait his SP1s. If he gets locked on and he throws his SP2 into your block, it can do a lot of damage, so that's what I'm trying to prevent. And also, he can auto-block your specials. But I know that Shuri's special attacks push back far enough that even if they're auto-blocked, the opponent generally can't punish, or at least in my experience, I've never had it happen. But we're definitely going out of our way to bait the SP1s in this fight. I don't really care how long this fight takes. This is my last fight of the war. I just want to get out of it alive. I just want to play it as safe as possible. So here, I'm going to be throwing another SP1. I parried just to make sure that that first hit reset my shocks, which is the most important thing. I don't really actually care about the special attack itself doing much damage, but here we made another SP1. We're going to go in for a combo into another SP1 to reset the shocks, and that right there should be enough to kill. So now I just have to not die, but we're going to hit him a few more times and he is going to go down, which is really nice. So despite the awful start to the war with that sketchy Mantis fight, we did actually not die, and we ended up winning this war with a score of, I think it was like 7-13. That sounds right. This war was 2 days ago. It ended 2 days ago, so it was like 3 days ago, really. But yeah, my fights went decently well. I'm pretty happy about it. And next war is actually a pretty exciting one, so I'm probably going to be putting that out maybe 2 days after this one. So We are now 3-1 on the season after winning that war, and I still have only just the one death. My PSR is 17 out of 18, or 94%, and my deathless streak is up to 17 fights. So that is all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video, which should be coming out the day after this one, and it's not a war video. It's a war I've already finished. It's a video I've already finished. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.